Hello, Kingdom Hall.
Hi, I was just doing some phone witnessing. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, who is this?
Christine.
Christine?
Yeah, can I share scripture with you?
Uh-huh. Well, are you familiar with this Kingdom Hall?
Not really.
Ma'am?
No.
Huh?
No.
Where do you live at? Where are you at?
Oh, I'm just here at home. I have a phone witnessing ministry. I share scripture and talk about the Lord. You know, Christians do it.
Well, somebody else is taking this building over.
Taking the building over?
Yeah, we moved to...
Oh, so who's there now?
Yeah, we sold this place.
Who's in, well, who'd you sell it to?
I have no idea. The realtor's taking care of it.
Oh.
I'm just here cleaning up the place, you know.
Yeah.
Empty all summer long.
Do you know how many Kingdom Halls they're selling?
Well, what they're doing, they're kind of consolidating. It's not that we have less membership. They felt that if we had a fuller building, they'd keep the expenses down.
Yeah, and there's so many being sold right now, not just yours. Did you hear about that?
You know, what it is with us is it's all volunteer work.
Yeah.
All volunteer donations. All the buildings ever you see is all done by volunteer help.
Yeah, and then do you think that you guys that did all that free labor, do you think you own the Kingdom Hall or not really?
We own it, well, as the organization does. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they have a lot of money?
No, they don't. What it is they, like this hall here, when it's sold, they're going to take that extra money and like in Africa and that they don't have a place to meet. We build a building there. We send the crew out there to give them a hand, and whatever material that we can buy there, we'll do it. We have known to ship it to different countries.
Well, they were. I mean, they've had enough money to pay out on some different lawsuits that they were involved in. That were really.
Lawsuits?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You didn't hear about that?
No, what lawsuits?
Oh, mostly relating to child sexual abuse, that they were convicted of being liable. Huh?
Not Jehovah's Witnesses, maybe an individual that was in the church.
Oh, no, the organization has paid payouts. There was even a Dateline NBC program about it. There was something recently in Newsweek.com. And of course, the Australia Royal Commission investigated them.
Do you believe everything that somebody puts on the internet?
No, not everything, but there are reliable outlets. There's,
reliable, but not
yeah. They want you.
I've been a witness now over 50 years, and we don't tolerate it. We excommunicate individuals.
Well, that's what these court cases were about, and one of them. I mean, they were saying that they knew that the abuser was there. Like in California, it was a serial child pedophile, and his name was Campos, Campos, and I don't know if they still are, but for a while the society was paying $4,000 a day fine because they didn't want to give the documents that had a list of other pedophiles that they were dealing with to the authorities. So they really do have a lot of money. So when you do that free labor and give them money, part of that's going for payouts on their child sexual abuse.
Ma'am. We don't discriminate who comes to the building.
Yeah, no, that's not what. You can't be sued just because someone came to the building and did that. It was mostly their policies, like the 2-witness rule. Like they have a 2-witness rule where, for decades, they have not even considered it, let alone report it to the police, unless 2 witnesses saw it. Now that's ridiculous.
Hear all this, ma'am?
Well, that is in the Elder's Manual, which is now a matter of public record because it was used as evidence in the Australia court case, the Australia Royal Commission Case Study 29. So really anybody can read it now. It's on, it was presented as evidence in Australia.
Yeah, well, whatever, ma'am. I don't know, but I have to go to great lengths to believe that because I know I've been around here for quite a while, and if anybody has committed immoral acts, like a adultery and that, and he's not repentant, and he's not going to quit what he's doing. He's not. A smoker's never a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, they're a lot harder on smokers than pedophiles. You don't need 2 witnesses for smoking, I guess. But did you know that governing body member Jeffrey Jackson was in Australia and testified in that case, the Royal Commission on Child Sexual Abuse, case study 29? It was really interesting what he said because the solicitors, that's like the official lawyers there, were asking him if they're the only ones God is using, like are they God's channel? So he said it would be presumptuous to say that. And they've been teaching they're God's only channel for decades. So could you say that too? It would be presumptuous for Jeffrey Jackson to say they're God's only channel? You can watch it on YouTube if you want to see him testify.
Yeah. So, man, what religion are you?
Oh, I fellowship with other Christians at Calvary Chapel, but we don't really talk about ourselves. We don't believe we're the true channel.
What denomination are you, man?
It's non-denominational, actually. But what does this have to do with child sexual abuse?
Is that what you're calling about?
Oh, well, it just came to that because you were talking about them selling the Kingdom Hall, and then one thing kind of led to another. Would you like to watch the YouTube video of Jeffrey Jackson?
That isn't why we're selling the place. Man, that isn't why we're selling the place.
Oh, some people think it might be related, actually, because the Australia Royal Commission has caused so many people to leave the organization. It's in decline.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's in tremendous decline.
No.
You can compare the facts and figures in the recent yearbook. Now they're not going to do a yearbook anymore. That's one reason. But if you look at it carefully yourself, you can figure that out. But, yeah, I mean, do you want to see the videos where Jeffrey Jackson testified on the witness stand? He swore on the Silver Bible.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you how to see it.
No, I guess not. I'm not interested in what somebody has done. You know, it doesn't mean as a whole the organization, because somebody has gotten away with it.
Yeah, one of their official solicitor lawyers, judges, said that they had one of the worst, probably the worst policies. That makes it kind of like a haven for pedophiles. I mean, can you imagine that, needing 2 witnesses to something like that?
Well, that's the thing too. But our policy is based on what the Bible teaches.
Yeah. Well, he corrected him about the Bible also, because in the same book of the Bible, Deuteronomy 22, it talks about a woman in a field being raped where no one else could see it, so no one could hear her crying out, and that man was also punished. So, you know, they just pick out what they like. And really, when it's a case of, if you found a dead body in the Kingdom Hall, would they just say, well, there wasn't 2 witnesses, you know, we're not going to call the police?
No, that's not true, man.
I know. See how silly it is? Yeah. And child sexual abuse is a horrific crime. And just calling the police
I think if anybody's convicted, man, my personal view, somebody should be taken out and shot.
Yeah, they shouldn't be, elders shouldn't be investigating that. Elders who are plumbers and window washers, they're not qualified. They're not qualified for that. They need to have it investigated by professionals when someone asserts that. And that's why now some people call it a pedophile paradise.
Professionals, ma'am.
Yeah.
What you call professionals.
Yeah.
Many of them are paid off, and many people buy their way out of crime.
Oh no, I think the you know, what Romans calls the authorities ministers of God to punish the evil, and it says they bear the sword by God's plan to encourage the good and to punish evil. So, you know, it's
whatever, okay.
Whatever. I mean, you should. I'll tell you where you could find it on YouTube. You'll just be fascinated.
No, if I need to, I can look it up.
Oh, okay. It's the channel called Jake, Jakke. I don't know. It has 2 Ks. You know, Jake, Jakke, and then the word space, and then the word control, Control. And there's no commentary or anything apostate. Just videos of him testifying he swore on the Silver Bible, so we know it's him.
No.
So check it out. Every citizen should be concerned about a thing like that. He acknowledged it is a problem, so check it out. Okay. Nice to talk to you. God bless you.
Okay. Bye-bye.